Hey guys, can you hear me? Hi Gwen. Hi. Is it Mayon? Marianne? Can you guys hear me? Can you please say something in the chat if you can hear me? Okay. Any background noise or anything? Is it loud and clear? I'm ready for your questions, Gwen. Hi, Kim. How are you? Thanks, guys, for coming on. Hi, Eric. I'm so sorry I had to get off yesterday so quick, but I had to take care of something. Gwen, exchange what? Gwen's asking that she says she banks at Chase, but then she says that she only heard Wells Fargo will exchange them. Do you mean the Zimbabwe bonds? Hi, Allison. I like it, Ted. Hi, welcome. Get ready to be blessed. Darius, hi. How are you? Absolutely, Gwen. You'll hear from me immediately. I'll go live right away. Hi, Darius from Poland. Welcome. Gwen, will Chase exchange them in Dong and I guess you mean Bolivar. I heard only Wells Fargo would exchange Zimbabwe. Yes, in my opinion, only Wells will exchange Zim. But as far as I'm not sure about the Bolivar, but as far as the Dong and the Dinar, and the Rupiah, Chase, Wells, Bank of America, Citibank, possibly PNC. Oh, hi, Allison's mom, Mayon. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for coming on. Your daughter's awesome. Just going to give it a couple minutes. Oh, thank you, Darius. I appreciate it. I look like every man's dream. Thank you. I'm sure my man would love to hear that. I got a really handsome man. Really handsome man. Not to get into my private life, but he's very handsome. But I appreciate all the love, though. Eric says, let's keep this PG. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, thanks, Kim. You're so sweet. Thanks, guys. Allison, you're killing me. I will say, I'm not about talking negative about anybody, but I got a text from someone earlier today who watched a certain YouTuber. I'm not going to mention that person's name, but apparently that person said that the only reason people subscribe to her is because she's beautiful. And then she started yelling at people because they wouldn't pay her. I was so disgusted by that. I just had to get that off my chest. Now I'm done talking negative about anybody. I just can't believe how people could really be. Really, really annoyed me. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Make It Rain. Make it rain. He says, I heard Bank of America for Bolivar, but who knows? I think Bolivar is actually the sleeper currency. I think we're going to be shocked. And I did some research, and it looks like they were saying something about $48 per million for Bolivar, in my opinion. But I'm not 100% sure. That's just what I'm hearing. Stacy, do you think the RV and RI this year? Well, in my opinion, the dong is going to be an RV and the dinar is going to be a reinstatement, which is an RI. And yes, I do believe it'll happen this year, in my opinion. Gwen, well, I have to go to Wells Fargo and Chase to exchange all my currency. You don't have to do that. I mean, you could. You could, exchange some at Wells, some at Chase, but Wells will be doing Zimbabwe. That's what I keep hearing from everybody. Like, I'm going to go to several banks. Oh, Eric, she doesn't hate on me. She definitely doesn't hate on me. I just find it very disrespectful to yell at people that don't want to pay someone for something that is not even like valid information, or to say that, people subscribe to a channel because of how someone looks. I mean, at least look good if you're going to say that, if you're going to be conceited, at least, actually look good. Confidence is a blessing, but, you know, um, I saw it on Mark Z's website, Ellison. She asked, where did you hear about the Bolivar? If you go onto his website, the original Mark Z, he has like Zimbabwe rates and the Bolivar rates on there, if you want to check that out. Focus on Truth. Hi, how are you? Welcome to my stream. He said, well, I don't. The question is, will notes with Saddam's face on it be exchanged? In my opinion, no. They're out of circulation. Hi, Priya. Will the zeros be deleted? Yes. But even though they delete the zeros, so if you have a $25,000, 25,000 note, it'll still be worth 25,000 if they go 1-to-1. If they go 3-to-1, obviously it's 75,000. So it doesn't affect you. It's in country. Yes, Allison. You and me are on the same page. We're talking about the same person. Tim, your bank doesn't offer Bolivar. You can get it on Treasury Vault, Banknote World, or I think Exchange of America. I'm not sure about Exchange of America, but definitely Banknote World and Treasury Vault. From what I heard, PNC will be participating. Yes. Focus on Truth. Priya, I just answered that. You could buy Bolivar at Treasury Vault and Banknote World. That I know for 100%. Tommy, hi. Banks are so insolvent. Why would we redeem currency there? I don't trust banks. Can I go somewhere else to redeem? I'll be my own bank. Yeah, I heard you could be your own bank. Actually, you can ask Dream Big about that in the chat. She'll tell you how to go about that. She actually did a lot of research about how to become your own bank. So she can help you out with that. Um, Anything can happen with a bank, especially what's going on now. But I would trust a bank to exchange my currency rather than trusting like an exchange center or at the airport or anything like that. I would get it out immediately and diversify, but I would definitely exchange at a bank. Hi, James. Heard Zimbabwe bought back. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know that much about Zimbabwe, James. I'm sorry. I just know that they're loaded with gold and just all kinds of minerals and everything. Like they're just loaded. So I'm sure they're definitely going to do something with their bonds and their new currency. Allison, you identify as a bank? That's awesome. Hi, MDS. Things are moving along quite quickly. And like I've been saying, I still think before that Democratic National Convention, and I'm hearing anywhere from the 19th to the 23rd, in my opinion, MDS. Did anybody watch Mark Z today? I had such a long day. I'm exhausted. I didn't get a chance to watch anybody. Yeah, dream big, guys. If you have some questions, she's been in this quite a long time and is very knowledgeable. So you can ask her in chat. I'm sure she wouldn't mind answering. Tim Brown, can you please tell me who Pigford is and how does he relate to the upcoming wealth transfer, please? I would really, really appreciate it. Jason Lee, hi, how are you? Thanks for joining my stream. No, I said Zimbabwe, Jason, not the Bolivar. I'm not sure about the Bolivar. But I think once it's on Forex, I think Bolivar would be exchanged at all the banks that are exchanging. The Zimbabwe is a bond. That's why, and I think Wells is doing like a special thing for Zimbabwe and like the humanitarian projects and all that. That's what I heard. CMDS, I think Mark Z's under some type of NDA. He can't talk about, like, I think he knows information that he can't talk about. That's why it's kind of a nothing burger. He just throws little, like, hints now and then, but a lot of people they can't really talk. So it's kind of hard to get information. High focus again. So the IQD will RI float than RV. No, it will. RI is a reinstatement, so they'll go back to what they were prior to them being devalued. Then they could float, and the float is on the forex market, which is a foreign exchange. So basically, based on supply and demand of the Iraqi dinar, the rate will go up, but it will be controlled. So they'll be controlling, like it's not going to go up to like $20. You know what I mean? So it's a managed control float based on supply and demand. But in my opinion, like I said, heard it's coming out anywhere from 386 to 425. So get ready to be really wealthy. Get excited. Well, the how I got offered an interview on Fox. I actually emailed Jesse Waters to find out how I can ask a question at the debate. And then, in the conversations, I was asked, you know, about my experience with the current administration and about a certain thing I had to get in order to keep my job as a nurse. And when I told them my story, they were interested in bringing me on to talk about that and the election and why I'm going to be voting a certain way. I do have connections. And I got into currencies just by doing research. I hope that answers your question, Allison. Hi, James. Think it was Nader who did a video back a long time ago how to open an account in Iraq. That way you can deposit your dinars in your account instead of exchanging for US dollars. I mean, I think you would have to go to Iraq to do that, wouldn't you? I'd rather get American dollars, James. Oh, the black farmers, Tim? So they're very important with the RV, right? I mean, the wealth transfer? Because weren't they the ones that are supposed to get paid first, and then the whales and the bonds, and then us? Well, he said that he's hearing that bond people are liquid, James, but none of his sources, he can't see any of them like have spendable cash. So I don't know. But I really like Mark Z. So, I mean, I think he has connections, definitely. I really believe, yeah, that he's under some type of NDA for sure. Because he just kind of went to a nothing burger. He was saying this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden, boom, you know. Mike Barr gives information, though. And I like Jen. Hi, Robert. Oh, yeah, find an Iraqi bank here. There's actually a bunch of satellite Iraqi banks in Dearborn, Michigan. I don't know anything about the Haitian currency. I'm sorry. Focus on truth. Oh, did I interfere with Mark Z's stream again? I'm sorry. If you guys want to watch him, I'll understand. Yeah, dream big. Actually, you can. She's correct. You can call the U.S. Treasury, and they'll give you all the satellite banks, um, and banks that exchange foreign currency. They give you a bunch of banks. It's like they give you a link. Was CMKX, weren't they waiting for them to get paid? So basically, they're going liquid, right, Tim? We're really, really close, guys. In my super strong opinion, we're very, very, very close. And I did want to say something. So I know that this investment and the dinar and foreign currencies have caused people a lot of relationships, like because, like, say you're married or in a relationship or family members that don't quite agree with your investment, think it's a scam or whatever. Well, let me tell you something. How can a currency be a scam? I actually was talking to a banker at Chase once in actually in Dallas, Texas, and he said, "Oh, it's a scam." I said, "Really? So you're telling me that you sold me a scam, right? So you're telling me that your CEO, Jamie Dimon, is in Iraq opening up branches, super involved with Iraq and the reinstatement, but it's all a scam." So if I was to email Jamie Dimon right now and tell him that his staff is telling me who could be a big client that is a scam, you can get in a lot of trouble. Let me tell you how quick it went from it's a scam to how can I help you? when you talk about, a lot of them are told what to say. This is not a scam. Iraq used to be the richest country in the world before we attacked them. Their currency got devalued. They are super rich in oil and gold, and it's people, when you're walking out the bank and you're a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, those people that told you it's a scam, you need to tell them, oh, okay, it's a scam, but that's why now I'm a multi-millionaire or a billionaire. So, have fun, because you're not. And with everything that's happening with this country, a lot of people are going to be struggling. So I just want to make you aware that you're not involved in a scam. This thing is as real as it gets, and it's about to happen. And I know it's taken a long time, but like I said before, in my opinion, I think Alok is corrupt, and I think Alok has been holding this back, but they need Alok to finish this before he leaves. And like I said before, Fahd Hussein is supposed to be replacing him, but Sudani doesn't want to let him go until they finish, he finishes what he started, which is the banking and monetary reform. Oh, Gwen, I'm an RN nurse. I'm an RN too, a nurse. Oh no, I did what they wanted me to do and had a heart attack at 35 years old after the jab. So they want to hear about that on Fox. But I'm not going to talk about that on here because I don't want to get taken down. But I did get it in order to keep my job. Right. You can go sell your dinars right now and get money for them. I mean, it's not going to be millions, but I mean, it's something. So any currency can't be a scam. It cannot be a scam. U.S. Bank is missing Iraq, Dinar, Vietnamese, Indonesian, Venezuela from the list, which is interesting, probably because they're going to revalue. Yeah, this is happening. This is going to be the biggest wealth transfer in history. I mean, this will never happen again. I don't know. I keep emphasizing that. With crypto, with gold and silver, with the currencies. I mean, this is going to be huge. People are going to become, super, super, super wealthy. Didn't Sudani launch a big project today, big electricity project today? Anybody heard that? And also the speaker to HCL and the rate will be released all at the same time, in my opinion. Like I said yesterday. Yes, I agree. Dream Big said when this happens, Iraq will be on steroids over Dubai. Yeah, I think that their currency is going to be higher than Dubai, in my opinion. Yeah, Iraq is. The projects that they're getting ready to do, they're. Unreal. The hotels they're building, it's unbelievable what they're doing with this country. Unbelievable. They're going to come back on the international stage, like she just said, on steroids, with a massive exchange rate, real effective exchange rate. And I'm still trying to find out if if they did what they needed to do by today for the WTO. I'll do a short once I find out. Sure. Right, Eric. Cash out and live your best life. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel the world. I want to go to the Maldives. I'm about to though. I always wanted to go to Dubai, and I did, and it was amazing, super amazing. Ted, I don't agree with that. He said, Jen said we're only getting 1% of our currency in fiat. I think she was talking about the bonds. I don't think she was talking about the currency. They wouldn't do that. I think it's just for the bonds. I think the bonds only get 1% until it's go back. Kimberly, why have there been so many delays? Because of the corruption. The corruption in the CBI, the Iranian politicians in parliament. Um, and I think a lock is a major holdup, in my opinion. Major holdup. And I know some people won't agree with me on that, but that's my opinion, and I have a right to have my opinion. Because this was supposed to happen in January, and everything is done. So what's the delay now? And it looks like Iran's about to attack Israel, by the way. Yes, James, I did. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to respond. Something's definitely going to happen at the DNC, but I think it's gonna the revaluation and the reinstatement will happen prior to that, in my opinion. Just like Kim Clement prophesied, everything's gonna hit the fan. Everything's gonna seem like it's at their worst, and it's gonna be a false flag event. I think we're gonna feel like we're going into World War III, which we're not, and that's when they're gonna RI the Iraqi dinar, in my opinion. They want you to pay attention to something else. Eyes off Iraq and on something else, and then boom, it's going to be on Forex. That's just my opinion. Just like Kim Clement also said, nothing, nothing, then suddenly. And I think that suddenly is what the Democrats really need right now. Yes, Kimberly, I just said it was supposed to go in January. Oh, is it? Where it's in Chicago, right? The DNC, James? God, it's going so fast. I'm trying to catch all your questions here. Hold on one second. And please like and subscribe and share, guys. I would really appreciate it. Hold on one second. Yeah, I had the other one, the one that starts with a P, and had a heart attack on a vent and everything. Will be on um blood pressure and medicine pretty much for the rest of my life. Gold hit 2,500 plus for the first time in her history. That was exciting. Yeah. Silver is up today too, actually. Tim Brown, we're not going to talk about med beds, okay? I mean, you could talk about it, but I don't know how I feel about that. Um, yeah, and focus on truth. Electricity. I'm telling you, they're gonna release the HCL soon, really soon, and that requires a rate. Because what are they going to pay citizens 1,300 or whatever for their HCL? No, it has to, has to be valued. They have to know the value of their asset in order to pay the HCL. MDS, I don't know who Sky is. I'm sorry. But Mark Z talks about med beds all the time. Apparently, they'll be able to cure you of any condition you have. So, I don't know. Yeah, Gwen, a lot of my friends quit. And I was like, I really love being a nurse. And I'm an ER nurse, which I just love. And I didn't want to give it up. So, I almost died because I didn't want to give up helping people and saving lives. Yeah, I think she said bonds. I don't think it was currency. Thank you, Kimberly. Yes, Tim, CBI building is complete, and the U.S. Treasury has a whole floor in the CBI building. That beautiful building, the UST has a whole floor. I think, Jason, I think they'll have convertible currency before October, in my opinion. The lower denoms that will require a new exchange rate and the coins, because that doesn't work with a 1310. You can't have lower denominations with a 1310 rate or coins. Doesn't work. They can't do it. Yep, Eric is 100% right. It was appointed by Maliki, and Maliki's like number one corrupt man in Iraq who controls all the media and all kinds of stuff. I wonder why Sudani hasn't gotten rid of him yet. He should get locked up. So I don't trust the lock. I never did. I believe he's been holding this back this whole time. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but that's my opinion. And then, I also heard that a lock supposedly told the citizens that, like, when they were protesting, that if they don't stop protesting, he's not going to give them purchasing power, which I think is really disrespectful and horrible. After all those people have they have been through, to say that to them is just awful. Hi, Darlinson. Thanks for joining. In my opinion, $2 to $2.25 for the dong. Tim Brown, shit ton of gold in the CBI. They have so much gold in that whole country. It's ridiculous. Yes, let's go, MDS. Let's go be multi-millionaires. Who told you dong 430, Tim? Please elaborate. My contacts are saying anywhere from $2 to $2.25. But let us know where you're getting your information from. And that was in my opinion. And none of it is financial advice, guys, please. Oh, hi, Yvonne. Mark Z and his 5 years of nothing burgers. I don't, Tim, I don't believe the dong is going to come out at $4.30. But listen, you can use your discernment. I think the high, when the dong, before it got devalued, I think it was around $3, maybe $2.85. Correct me if I'm wrong. Listen, some people even said the dong could be like 10 cents or 40 cents or 50 cents, but no. I mean, So, for example, if even if it comes out at $2, say you have a million, that's 2 million right there. So listen, as long as it comes out, I really don't care what it comes out at. Well, the dollar is going to crash soon. I'm telling you that, in my opinion. Yvonne, 5 years of bank stories from who? I'm sorry. Yes, Jason, they have to. They can't just come out with the lower denoms and the new rate and then boom, everything has to be ready. And I believe everybody already knows the rate. Like all the three-letter agencies, they all know what the rate is. It just has to be released to the public, in my opinion. Well, Eric, if he got paid his HCL, um, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that. I mean, every Iraqi citizens would have gotten HCL payments, right? If he did. But they can't value their assets at 1310, so how could he get his HCL payments? I think he was asked about that, and I think he said that he didn't get it was something else. It wasn't the HCL, actually. Yes, make it rain. Some banks will actually tell you what they're seeing on their screens. Yes, they will. Absolutely. Like I was saying yesterday, you could ask to see the OFAC list. You could also ask to see a list of currencies. Even though, the IQD is not actively trading on Forex, it's trading on their end because they're a bank. So they have access to more than what like we have access to. And they'll show you. Some will, definitely. It is not a scam. The dinar is not a scam. I repeat, repeat. I'm going to keep repeating. A currency cannot be a scam. If it's a scam, why are they selling it? Why were the banks selling it? So they're selling scams? Okay. And I do agree with Jim, Dream Big. I think they're waiting on the UST to give the green light as well. Because the UST certainly came to Iraq quite quickly, didn't they? Timing is everything, in my opinion. Well, Eric, I'm sorry, Mike Wallace. Hi, welcome. I could definitely say there are several banks on the East Coast, Chase. Um, West Coast, California, for example, Dallas, Texas. You could actually call the main branch in Dallas and talk to them. And they have a list of people they're going to be calling once the Iraqi dinar reinstates. Their headquarters in Dallas, Texas, if that helps anyone. Hey now, Joe. Hi. Am I married to a fireman? Have horses, a new truck, and cabinets. Charge for strategies. Absolutely not. I am not married to a fireman. I don't have horses. I don't have a truck, a new kitchen, and I definitely don't charge for strategies that I didn't test out on my own, you know. So, no. Hi, Devin. Yeah, it all depends on the branch. And that's weird because it's one, like, say, Chase is one company, Wells is one company, but yet certain branches will talk to you about it and certain won't. They'll just be like, oh, it's a scam, or we can't discuss it, or whatever the case is. but some will be very open about it. Like you call and you say, hey, like you just make a simple phone call to, for example, Chase, do you exchange foreign currency? Let's go through that a little bit, right? Do you exchange foreign currency? If they say they do, then you say, oh, okay, well, could I talk to someone in wealth management or private banking? Once they connect you, you say to them, I'm interested in exchanging my currency. Then they're going to ask you, what currencies do you hold? And you just be honest with them. Listen, I hold the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnam dong. I even told them I hold the Iranian rial, which is on the OFEC list, the Indonesian rupiah, the Chinese yuan. And, they'll put you on hold and they'll go check and then they'll come back and say, some will say, oh no, God forbid the Iraqi dinar, you know what I mean? But some will come back and say, we're not doing it at this time, but we are going to be doing it soon. And they'll set up an appointment for you. You can come in and talk to them and they'll go through the whole process with you. And just so you know, say, for example, the rate comes out at like 386, right? And you go say to Chase to exchange it, they charge a 1 to 3% fee, which is included in the rate that they give you. So say it comes out at 386, they might say, okay, we're going to exchange it for 350 so they can make their money. Just so you know, the fee is included in the rate. So whatever, so you're not paying any other fees besides that 1 to 3%. OMDS. I was so disgusted today, and I really don't like talking negative about people. I really don't. But that really, like, for you to come on and say people is only subscribe because of how I look, like, that's ridiculous. Like, you should be helping people, especially if people are paying you for whatever you think you can do for them, whatever strategy or whatever. I don't know. She's probably going to get like 10 more horses and trucks and whatever. And you can't yell at your subscribers for not paying you. That's like weird. Like, you should want to help people out of the kindness of your heart, you know, and not demand for them to pay you. But that's just my humble opinion. And I think it's going to be a fun interview. Me and Jesse. He's cool. I like Jesse. He's really cool. And my absolute dream, is to go to the debate and meet Mr. T. I like that would be a dream come true for me. Is to shake his hand and be like, "You are the man. He needs to come back." I'd probably cry. Like if I met Mr. T, I would probably cry. And I've met a lot of, famous people in my life, but he is one that I really, really, really want to meet. Yes, Yvonne. Um, some banks, like the wealth managers and the private bankers, are told what to say. Like they're told to tell you, oh, it's a scam. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. But in reality, it's not. If we go back to gold standard, would silver certificates be redeemable just as foreign currencies? I don't know about silver certificates, Tommy, and thanks for coming on. Um, I would suggest getting like actual gold and silver. And Dream Big, can you help Tommy out for me, please? Tim Brown, 222 for what? Focus on truth. How did you pick the tax attorney? Through my financial advisor. Hi, Ted. How are you? Thanks for joining my stream. Oh, I definitely did my homework and my research for sure. I'm not going to get involved in something that unless I'm like a million percent sure of it. I'm just not. I'm like that with everything. Oh, look what Dream Big just cyber attacks heading our way. Prepare for a blackout. No banking services. Have food and cash on hand. Yeah, and make sure it's small bills. So dream big. You're not going to be able to use the ATM or anything or go into the bank or anything. How about, well, there was, Chase did have a blackout where you couldn't use the ATMs. They couldn't give you cash. It was like weird, like crazy. Sometimes the crypto exchanges go down. It's really weird. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, Cap is here. Hi, Cap. He's my boy. I like him. He's funny. I'm gonna catch up on this chat. Hey now, Joe Mars. I don't know about Tat Wolf. I'm not understanding your question. Darren Gill, hi, how are you? Thanks for joining my stream. In my opinion, yes. Like I said, I think before the Democrat National Convention on the 19th, he asked if I think it'll go in August. Tim Brown, BRICS is live. Ask France, China, India. The ruble is the strongest currency in the world. You know what, Tim? I was actually talking about the ruble yesterday. And I think that the ruble can increase its value significantly due to Russia about to use gold, or they're using it already. But I think the ruble could gain significant value. I have some ruble. Well, I'm Russian, so I get people to give me their rubles. I have family and friends in Russia still, so they send it to me. Eric Rosado, I am happy, I'm blessed, and I'm free. And I love my life. And I hope you guys subscribe to my channel because of me helping you and because you like what I have to say, not because of how I look. Because I want to help you guys out. Because I know that this is a significant event that's about to go down. And I want to make sure that, whatever I can do to help, I'm going to help. Darlington, I don't know about Yellow Dragon. I'm so sorry. Cap, you're the man. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Yes, dream big. Agreed. Yvonne, I agree with you. That's all I'm going to say about that. There are lists. I'm telling you, some banks have lists of people that they're going to contact as soon as this RIs. That's why I would call. And if one says no, keep calling, keep trying. But be honest about what you hold. don't go based on what people suggest you should do and say you hold the Mexican peso when you hold the Iraqi dinar. Just be real, be honest. They're people too. And if you lie to them, you're going to make it worse for yourself. So when it's time to go exchange, they're going to put you on the list thinking you have the Mexican peso. And then here you come with the Iraqi dinar, the dong, and the rupaya. Hold on 1 second. Um, right, Mike Wallace. The frontline employees don't know about it, in my opinion. Oh, really, MDS? He's mine too. Him and Hannity. I love them both. They're great. Great. Absolutely great. I'm going to have a good time with Jesse Waters. Gutfield, yeah. He's funny. He's a patriot, in my opinion. Tim, it's not a scam. Thank you, Yvonne. Well, share my channel, please. Help me grow my channel. Oh, you're so lucky, Mike. Mike said he met Mr. T. Oh, I want to meet him so bad. I have so much respect for that man. And I only voted when he ran. Never before that. Okay, I mean, make it rain. You can use your own discernment and decide where you want to go to do your exchange. You could also call the U.S. Treasury, like Dream Big said, and they will give you a list of banks that work with foreign currency. Sorry, I'm just like a little hot. That's why I keep moving my hair around. I apologize. And when is this supposed to happen, Dream Big? She's saying that all ATMs will be down and registers at stores. Darlington, yes, there's going to be capital gains taxes on your currency exchange. Yeah. Gwen, you're so spot on with the conversation to the bank phone calls. Oh, thanks. Yeah, because I've actually, before telling people what to do, I've actually did it myself. I've tried it out. It's proven. And you know what I mean? I've had many of conversations. So before you tell somebody to do something, I'm going to try it out myself. Because I'm not going to tell you to do something that I didn't try myself. And obviously my way worked because I got information. MDS, I don't think they're arresting Mr. T. I think it's in my opinion, it's a movie. It's a movie that's playing out, that needs to play out. People will get exposed. I can't really talk about it on my channel, but you know what I'm talking about. And once they do, reality is going to hit a lot of people, and it's going to hit a lot of people hard. Very, very hard. Moto, I'm being told there is going to be capital gains tax on the currency exchange. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I'm prepared. And I was told by my tax attorney and also my financial advisor that there's going to be capital gains taxes. Thanks, Cap. Salute to you too. Joe, hi. Wells is going to be exchanging the ZIM and all the other currencies as well. He asked if they're just going to redeem the ZIM or will they be exchanging other currencies. Hi, Bobby. Welcome. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you so much. Yeah, we actually had a call. I don't know. Dream Big, if you could just text me if you're okay with me sharing your story before I share it. I'll share another bank story, which in my opinion is pretty good. So I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm gonna say the state, but I'm not gonna say what part of that state, okay, for security reasons. So this happened to Dream Big. It happened in Virginia. So she was having major difficulties getting in touch with, like, the banks kept telling her to scam. Nobody wanted to talk to her. Nobody wanted to give her the time of day. So I said to her, because it's my aunt, you know what I mean? I was like, let me make some calls for you. I'm going to call and I'm going to talk to them for you. So we called several banks. We had no luck, whether there was no answer or whatever the case was, you know what I mean? Couldn't get anybody. Then finally we got one bank. And I got a guy on the phone and I told him the same thing. Do you exchange foreign currency? You know, I told him what I held. They put on a private banker who was super sweet, super sweet. At first, he didn't know about the reinstatement. You know, I told him about it. He told me their procedures for exchanging. Then I think, Dream Big, how many days later did you get a call from a wealth manager telling you they know all about it and putting you on a list and getting it all done? But here goes somebody that for months couldn't get in, like, a good answer from anybody, and she just wouldn't give up. And then I made a call, and then Dream Big, you can tell them in chat after you talk to that wealth manager, how long after did they call you and set up appointments for you and stuff. It's a real story. And the guy was very concerned for her security and actually said, you know, we're going to make sure either to keep the bank open later just for you to come into exchange. They were very concerned about security, which I like. They were going to have, you know, security or the police make sure she got to her car. You know, they were talking about all that stuff. And she's probably, I mean, months of not having any success. Hi, April. Why do people think it's a scam? Because it's been going on for 20 years. But the reason it hasn't reinstated in 20 years is because there was a lot of corruption. There's a lot of corrupt people in Iraq. But I think that's all coming to an end. And another, ask yourself a question. Why would the United States Treasury be so involved in helping Iraq be secure and stable? And, you know, let's help them build their economy. And they're not going to do that for a program rate. And why would people want to invest in toilet paper? I mean, if you want toilet paper, go to like Walmart and buy toilet paper. You know, big companies are not gonna, and BP, I just heard, is investing in Iraq. Why would they invest in toilet paper currency? Because the currency is not toilet paper. They know what they're gonna make from it. I believe so much in the Iraqi dinar, it's ridiculous. Those people have suffered way too long, in my opinion. Yes, MDS, only when he ran. That's it. Joe, no. I don't. I don't believe in contract rates or this 28-to-1 dinar oil for dinar program rate. I don't know about that. But you can use your discernment. I mean, you can listen. Everybody has their opinion, you know. You don't have to listen to mine. But I think, in my opinion, it'll probably go up to between $8 and $10, and then go back down to around 322, 350. They're told what to say. Yeah. Are you sure about that, Tim? Because I'm being told there is capital gains. No, Tommy, I did not. He asked if I heard anything regarding the Brunson case. Dream Big might know the answer to that. Hi, Michael. Yes, I do. In my very, very strong, strong opinion, I think it's going to happen very, very soon. You just got to do your research on Iraq and everything that they hold. I mean, they're a very wealthy country. Very wealthy country. Um, one second. Well, they have to be safe, Tim Brown. I've heard of several chases in New Jersey they're going to be exchanging. But Chase, I haven't heard. I think Wells too, but no Bank of America in Jersey. Yeah, doesn't the US Treasury hold like 60 billion Iraqi dinar? And Mr. T holds a lot, and Warren Buffett, and doesn't Elon Musk, I don't know if that to be true, but I heard Elon Musk holds Iraqi dinar too. Give me 1 second. Um And remember, wealth managers, they don't stay at a branch. They travel. They go branch to branch. Hi, Shalita. Well, if the Bolivar is on Forex, I think any banks will handle the Bolivar. And you can go on the original Mark Z. I've seen him have rates on the Bolivar and the Zimbabwe. But it looks like between $4 and $8 per million for the Bolivar. And that I'm saying that in my opinion, but it's on his site. So oh, Achilles, yeah. There's no firemen and margaritas here. No. You gotta be professional. You're welcome, Joe. Make it rain. I'm just wondering why some banks are going to opt out. They don't want to deal with it. I think they're all going to exchange. I think once it hits Forex, all the banks are going to exchange it. They're going to have to. At least the ones that exchange foreign currency now. I don't know, Robert. I just am being told there's going to be capital gains tax. You can contact a tax attorney and see what they tell you. Even though I always thought that, it's just currency exchange, it shouldn't be taxed, but I was told there is going to be a tax. Um, See, Shalita found the Chase Bank. If you don't mind sharing, Shalita, what part of Florida are you in? You don't have to say like this exact city, but like, are you in Orlando, West Palm, Miami? Like, if you don't mind sharing that. Who has palettes, Tim? I like you too. You're funny. Gwen, they all know what a Delarue machine is. Alco Mystic, 369, $48 per 1 million for Bolivar. I don't know. I've seen $4 to $8, $4 to $8, between $4 and $8 per million. So I think I think it's like 50 million. Isn't that's the smallest note for Bolivar? That's a whole lot of money, even if it's at $4 per million. Argo checks I heard about yesterday. I don't even really know a lot about them. Dennison, where can you get wealth management? You call the bank. So whether it's Chase or Wells or Bank of America is Merrill Lynch. But they have 3 different departments at Merrill Lynch for private banking and wealth management. So it depends on what level you're at, like how much currency you hold. That's who you would talk to at Bank of America. Jay Demand, I heard this will not RV until after election in November. And you heard that from who, if you don't mind me asking? Yes, Michael. And that's why I said yesterday, when you go exchange, it's a good idea to bring your receipts for that reason as well, so you can prove how long you've had it for the IRS and for the banks and all that. But it's definitely going to be taxed. Also, I just got news that RFK wanted to endorse the current vice president and she turned him down. Wow. Did he endorse Mr. T? Does anyone know? Maybe the euro. Focus on truth. I'm originally from New York, Brooklyn. Ted, I think it's coming and fastly approaching. I think the stocks, everything's going to crash. But I think we'll exchange prior to that, in my opinion. Kim Clement said when things seem at their worst, I trust him. Like, in my opinion, he's the only prophet I would ever listen to, is Kim Clement. There's a lot of false prophets out there, but he was the real deal. And he did say Israel is going to be at war when this happens. No, I did not buy any currency from eBay or Save Dinar. Exchange of America and Banknote World. Focus on truth. Hi, Jamie. I was from Brighton Beach. Oh, look, my big brother's on. Writing in Russian. Hi. Hi, Daniel. Love you. Yesterday, my son was on. Today, my brother's on. I love it. Yeah, that whole ordeal with 9/11, that was a big plan. But I can't talk about that on here. They will take me down. There's so much I want to talk about, but I can't. You've got to really, I don't want to get my channel taken down. Tim, you know a lot. Thanks for coming in and sharing. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Please. I was on YouTube. Then I was in a bad car accident and I had surgery and I was away for like 2.5 months. I just came back like a couple weeks ago. Hi, Rob. Nothing really besides they're launching that big electricity project in Iraq. He announced that. Sudani announced that today. I hear Mark Z talk about Pango all the time. What country is that from? What country is that currency from? And Tim, do you think I should invest in it? What's your opinion? Hungary? Do you guys think I should invest in it? Oh, Cap, it cracked your. Thank you. I've heard of Breitling. I don't really listen to his podcast. I don't know. Well, I have all of those. Alessandro, hi. No, I have not. I didn't even know what country that currency was from. Tim just told me about it. And Chris. Yes, David, some people are still sleeping, unfortunately. But you can't argue. You know, I get attacked. Literally, like if I go to work, I get attacked. As soon as they hear who I support, I get attacked. They think I'm like crazy, that I have investments, you know, that they don't want to face reality of the situation. But their eyes are all going to be open very soon, believe me. Chris, don't tell people how much currency you hold. Not good. Oh, I'm gonna be heading to Europe very soon, probably before the end of the month. I'm gonna be going to Germany in the next couple weeks, actually, and I'm very excited. Germany is fun, fun, fun. Very clean. Food is really good. Then I'm going to Greece and the Maldives and Paris and Italy, so I'm excited. So I'll be traveling pretty much till like December. ProView Construction, who's my brother, so you all could say hi to Daniel. He wants to know where he can invest money. Invest money in the Iraqi dinar and XRP. He knows where to invest. Am I a good travel partner to vacation with? I am. Oh, they're gonna learn. A lot is being exposed already. You're gonna get me into a conversation I can't really have on YouTube. Oktoberfest is super fun. Just like the Euros that were held actually in Germany. Um, they were held in Munich this year. Yes, I will be doing videos. Yeah. Oh, I think XRP is gonna go through the roof. 10 grand, 20, 40. Anything's possible. As soon as the banks start using it, anything is possible. XRP, XLM, XDC. Good job, Michael. I have all those. XRP test this Sunday, and you got to watch the exchanges because it could literally jump up to like 40K a coin and then drop down. So you got to pay attention. They've done it before. I think, Tim, if I'm not mistaken, didn't it happen on crypto.com? When it went up to like one was like 9K and the other one was like 40K a coin? Correct me if I'm wrong. Merrill Lynch coin is in Bank of America. It's affiliated with Bank of America. David, what do you mean before or after the election? The RV or what? Or people waking up? Before, if it's people waking up, I think before. In my opinion, for Bill. I've been in this investment only a few years. And XRP is directly connected to the IQD. You guys know that, right? They're paired. And they're going to be both backed by gold. Rob, it did when I think it was 9,000, 40,000. It was like a lot of money. Like, and people cashed out and made out a lot. And I think it was on crypto.com that happened on. Everybody's going to be accepting crypto. And XRP is the one. XRP is for cross border payments. XLM is peer to peer. And XDC is for like bonds and stocks and stuff. Jamie, I come on different times, but usually after 5 p.m. I do shorts and videos sometimes too that I post. You're a cryptard? Tim Brand cracked me up. The RVRI before the election, in my opinion, David. I would. I hold a lot of XRP, XLM, and XDC. And I was asked yesterday about what hard wallet I would recommend. I would recommend the Decent wallet. That's what I have, and Arculus. Those would be the two hard wallets I would recommend. MDS, I do think there's going to be an election, yeah. Unfortunately. I mean, they could try to pull something, but I don't know. But as of right now, I think there will be, yeah. In my opinion. It needs, I think, Joe, it needs to be like a false flag type of event. I think they need to see like them thinking that we're in World War III, not being able to use your ATM card, not being able to, access your banks, things like that. And certain people getting exposed is going to wake a lot of people up. When you take away people's money, they seem to wake up pretty quick, in my opinion. Lisa, in my opinion, I think it's going to happen before the Democratic National Convention on August 19th. But I'm hearing 19th to the 23rd. And that's, again, in my opinion. That's what a lot of people are saying. But in my opinion, I think before. I think the Treasury's there for a reason. That's why you get XRP now, before it goes up, Tim. You're welcome, Jamie. Rob, I don't know about that, but I did hear that they launched the QFS. If anybody can comment on that, I would appreciate it. I actually think XRP could actually go at the same time. It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility because think about it. Um, that's why I think they're all going to go together because they're not going to want people to be able to, like, say, the dinar goes. People are going to go crazy buying the dong, the rupaya, the XRP, XLM, XDC. They want to try to prevent that. 18th and 19th, Joe. I think, yeah, in my opinion. I have some Bitcoin. If I buy Bitcoin, usually buy like, a couple thousand. It varies. It varies what I want to buy. But I definitely have more XRP. Yeah, Tim, they will. Because like they're gonna buy up so much of XRP is ridiculous, and that's what's gonna, raise the price. There's Bitcoin's ATMs, Tommy, a lot of places. I've actually used the ATMs, like Bitcoin ATMs to get Bitcoin before. Thank you, Michael. The two wallets are Decent Wallet and Arculus. They're hard wallets. So you would have to transfer your crypto out of the exchange onto the wallet. And also, there's a lot of like QFS scams going on right now where people are like pretending to be truthers and saying that, oh, you got to get a QFS account, blah, blah, blah. And then people are sending them their XRP and then they're losing it. So just be careful of that. Oh, MDS, I'll help you out. You'll be fine. Even if you get, $20 of XRP at the price it is right now, whatever you can afford. It's a good wallet, but decent. I like decent. First of all, holds more cryptos on it than Arculus. Shiba Inu, yes. So the three X's, Shiba and Bitcoin and Ethereum is what I have. Scott, I was going to say, can you imagine the people that sold their Iraqi dinar? Or people that listened to people that told them it was a scam? And then once it RIs, what do you think those people are going to do to themselves? I would jump off a bridge if I got rid of my currency and it revalued or reinstated. I would be so mad. I would probably cry. I would definitely probably jump off a bridge. I don't think Saudis are going to send oil to Europe, Tim. Tommy, thoughts on physical silver? You should definitely invest in it. And once the RI happens, I would definitely get a whole lot of it, silver and gold. Like I said yesterday, diversify gold, silver, real estate, cryptos. And guys, also, I said yesterday, if I were you, I would go open up a bank account, now. So to prepare yourself. Right, Robert. You got to be a strong soul to survive this investment. It's going to be a lot of pissed off People very pissed off. Michael. Good idea. Yeah, Bank of America's got they got 3 levels. Merrill Lynch is the lowest level. Merrill Lynch is anything for 100K and over. I'm gonna call my friend that works for Bank of America tomorrow, and I'll do a short and let you know the 3 levels at Bank of America. Copper, XDC is supposed to be backed by Copper. Focus on truth. Robert said, when you tell me I'm dumb for getting currency, I double down and get more. That's how I am too. Keep telling me I'm crazy. I'm just going to, keep doing me. Because, like I said before, I'm not going to invest in something that I don't believe in and that I didn't research. It's going to be a lot of very sad people because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You're never going to get this again. And you might as well take advantage of it. I heard Theta was pretty good. I don't own any. You mean Theta in crypto, right? Like crypto? Oh, that was nice. What did she do with it, Scott? Why did she give it back to you? She didn't believe in the investment? So she's going to be sad that, you guys are not together, and then she's really going to feel sad that she gave that back to you. But that was really nice of you to do that. Watch when this thing goes, she's going to be calling you like crazy. Take me back. Take me back. But you're going to be too busy talking to other women to worry about her, right? You should be like, I gave you a chance. I'm not taking you back. Right, Michael. Like I said, when you're walking out the bank, a multimillionaire, billionaire, I don't know how much currency you hold, who's going to be laughing last? Exactly. A lot of people have really been tortured and told, oh, it's a scam and it's this, it's that, and it's not. I'm going to do some videos, MDS, to talk about cryptos. But I do. Jay Snip, actually, I think Dream Big. He has the tutorials, right, on crypto. Jay Snip. But yeah, you should, because it could make you also very wealthy. I'm telling you, Scott, she's going to be calling you. Just don't take her back, okay? Promise me you won't take her back. Are you going to buy an island, Mike? That's cool. Right, right, Robert. Yes, they are. Uh-huh. Lisa, yeah. NFTs. You talking about Ethereum? I'm a little confused, MDS. I'm sorry. Yep, it is going to be generational wealth. Okay, guys, I'm going to be getting off in about 5 more minutes, okay? So, a couple more questions. We've been on an hour and almost 40 minutes. Okay, Bobby, you didn't have to tell them, but as long as you opened an account, that's good. No, Sherry, there's going to be no 800 numbers. You can call your branch as soon as it hits Forex and make an appointment for your exchange. Michael, Bitcoin is old technology. First generation is X, but XRP's third generation could think about, right. XRP is going to go through the roof, but Bitcoin's going to go pretty high too, actually. Marie, thank you, Brandon. Okay. Thanks, guys. No, Scott, I don't believe in redemption centers. But banks, that's what, when Mark Z says redemption centers, he's talking about banks, redeeming banks. Yes, guys, what do you want to discuss on the next live? I'm probably going to do one early next week. Because, in my opinion, I think the Iraqi dinar is going to be reinstated, in my opinion. Any more questions? Anybody wants to put out topics? No comment on TNT Tony. Tommy, you can deposit whatever amount you want to deposit. Electronically, it'll be available. Just don't let them send it off to somewhere. Make sure you always have your eye on your currency. They'll A certain amount will be available right away. Chase, I know the whole amount is available right away. We can discuss how to protect our money post RV if you guys want. We could discuss insurance. And please like, subscribe, and share. This has been so fun, guys. Thank you so much for coming back and for all your questions. I hope I was able to help all of you. It's already done. Yes, in my opinion, there will be capital gains tax. I heard the 18th, Kimberly, for the WTO, but I heard there had things that had to be done by today, the 15th. Papa G, it all depends. It all depends what you're looking to do. Any amount is good, in my opinion. You know. Thanks, MDS. Okay, Tim. Tim says no tax. Okay. I'm going to be prepared either way. So if there is no tax, then that's great. But if there is, you're prepared. I don't know about banks in Canada. I'm sorry, Marjorie. Okay, Rob. That's fine. You can use your discernment. Like I said, I'm going to be prepared. That's good. That's good, Papa G. I'm glad. You'll be very happy soon. Make sure you protect it. Make sure you protect your money, your newfound wealth. Make sure you protect it. Don't tell people how much currency you own. And, I was always told to kind of go further away from where you live to do your exchange as well. Oh, you're welcome, MDS. All right, guys, if there's no other questions, I'm going to hop off now. Dream big. I appreciate everything that you're doing. Kimberly Collins, yes, in my opinion, I do believe it'll happen by the 21st. I think before the Democratic National Convention. But we'll see. Like I said, it's not done until I'm at the bank exchanging my currency. And I'm not going to use clickbait and say, the Iraqi dinar is done. No. When I'm at the bank exchanging and it's going into my account, that's when it's done. Just a last thought. It's generational wealth. I think, depending how you invest and how you diversify and how you protect it, you'll be set for a very long time, Mike. I think monkeypox is over. It's already done, really. All right, guys, any more questions? Okay, Dream Big, you don't see any questions? I just hope I didn't miss anyone. Okay, guys, well, I hope you have a wonderful night. And Priya, you could buy XRP on crypto.com, Kraken, Coinbase, and Uphold. Those are the exchanges for where you can get XRP. I would, Bobby, yes. I'm taking a tax attorney and my regular attorney. Have a beautiful night, everyone. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your questions. And we'll see you next week. Bye. And have a good weekend. Keep our fingers crossed. Okay? That next time I see you, we're all multimillionaires. Bye, guys. It was a great time. Thank you.